All right, let's dive into a really fascinating, kind of weird paradox in business. How launching a brand new product can actually cost you money. It's all about something called cannibalization management. And trust me, getting this wrong is like a silent killer for your profits.
This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It sounds completely backward. I mean, more choice for the customer? That has to be a good thing. But when your own products are basically at war with each other, it's your business that ends up paying the price.
I think the absolute best way to get our heads around this is with a super simple story. It's about two brothers, a couple of burger stalls, and a surprisingly common mistake that made their family business weaker, not stronger.
So just picture this. Two brothers. They open up food stalls right next to each other. Awesome, right? A real family business. But here's the fatal flaw in their plan. They're selling the exact same burger for pretty much the exact same price. And this, right here, is where the trouble starts brewing. Instead of working together to compete against all the other restaurants, they're accidentally just stealing customers from each other. Every person who buys a burger from one brother is a customer the other brother just lost.
So what's the result? It's a classic lose-lose situation. The family's total income doesn't go up at all, and each brother's profit actually shrinks. They've accidentally started eating their own profits. And that, in a nutshell, is product cannibalization.
Okay, so we've got our simple story. Now let's scale this idea up. What does cannibalization actually mean when we're talking about huge global brands instead of a couple of burger stalls?
Well, here's the more formal definition. It's what happens when your products are so similar, in price, features, who they're for, that they stop fighting the competition and they start fighting each other for the same customer's money. It's basically friendly fire for your product portfolio.
Okay, so it's inefficient, we get that. But the real question is, why is this more than just, a minor headache? Why is it one of the most dangerous traps that even a really successful company can fall into?
The biggest danger has a really simple name: margin erosion. I mean, think about it. If a customer is looking at two of your products and they honestly can't tell the difference, what are they going to do? They'll just pick the cheaper one. And every single time that happens, you've basically just given yourself a discount for no reason.
So how do you avoid this trap? Well, you don't stop innovating, that's for sure. You just have to get smarter about it. And the solution really lies in mastering what we could call the art of balance.
See, the goal isn't to have fewer products. It's to have a smarter portfolio. And that means making sure that, for a customer, the choice between your products is never, ever confusing. Each one needs its own clear job, its own purpose and place.
And here's the real test. Does moving from your basic model to your premium one feel like a genuine upgrade? If it just feels like a sideways step, you've failed. The customer has to immediately see that extra value and know exactly what they're paying more for.
Now, this all sounds great in theory, but let's see how it actually plays out in the real world. We're going to take a look at the surprisingly competitive world of washing machines, actually, to see a real masterclass in how to get this right.
Bosch is a brilliant example of this. Just look at their washer lineup. It's like a perfect ladder. The Series 4, that's your reliable entry-level workhorse. Pay a bit more, and the Series 6 gives you better features and efficiency. And then, at the very top, the Series 8 has all the smart tech, the bells and whistles. There's zero confusion. Each step up makes perfect sense.
Now, look at the contrast. Over on the left, Bosch creates this clear path, gently nudging customers towards their more profitable models. But their competitor, on the right, made a classic mistake. They launched two models that were almost identical. So what happened? Customers couldn't see a good reason to pay more for just one extra wash cycle, so they almost always defaulted to the cheaper option, costing the company money on every single sale.
And there it is. That competitor made the exact same mistake as our burger brothers. They created confusion, they trapped their own customers between two bad choices, and they left a ton of money on the table.
So, after seeing the right way and, well, the very wrong way to do this, what are the core principles you need to remember to build your own winning portfolio?
Let's just boil it all down to 4 key rules. Number 1, get rid of overlap. Your product should be teammates, not rivals. 2, every time you ask for more money, there has to be a visible, obvious increase in value.
3. Remember that cannibalization eats away at your profits, not just your sales numbers. And finally, number 4 is the golden rule. It is way better to have 3 clearly different products than 10 confusing ones.
So I'll leave you with a challenge. Go look at your own company's products, or even the things you buy every day, and ask yourself this one simple question. Which of these are secretly enemies?